So guys, my sweater this morning that I'm wearing says it all. It got a really hard frost here last night. It's currently -3 outside, so it is super chilly this morning, and I'm gonna go hit the greenhouse. I already know the raised beds. We know the tomatoes are done. So I'm just gonna go in the greenhouse this morning and see how it is in there, because I haven't been in it for almost 2 days because we got so much rain. And it was dark that, they're obviously not going to use as much water. There's no sunlight. So I left them. So let's see how they did in there. All of the vegetables. This will give you an idea of basically how much rain we had. We can't even drive our vehicles actually through the driveway because it was so muddy. I think we basically got about 40 millimeters of rain in 2 days. So it's ugly. I got to try and get to the greenhouse now. After it rains, you can always tell who's visited you. So I've got a ton of deer that have gone through here over the last couple of days. It has been super busy in here. I guess they're trying to get what they can before the winter comes. I don't want to walk too far out in here because I will sink. Tons of deer prints. So for sure this time, guys, the tomatoes are done. They're all slumped over this morning in way worse shape, as you can see, than they were the other morning, so we know for sure that they're done. So these beds here that I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the tomatoes out, and this is going to become one of my garlic beds. It's about that time that I need to do that. It's one of those chores I've been actually putting off, but it's time now. And of course, as usual, the rest of the vegetables outside that are cold hardy are just fine. So let us go and take a look at the greenhouse. Okay, so the greenhouse is 16.7 degrees. So normally when the sun starts to hit it, it actually warms up quite quickly. But as you can see, I'm just gonna turn around here, everything in the greenhouse is just fine. I've got a lot of tomato picking I need to do here. I'm still getting a ton of baby tomatoes. As you can see, they're still ripening, they're still putting on. These baby tomatoes are awesome, but they're almost to the point where I really need to pick them because, any further and some of these will just start to fall off. I've got big tomatoes in here that are ready to pick. Over here. This guy's still ripening, but beautiful. Bunch of little baby cherry tomatoes over there. And of course, the cold hardy stuff is in this one here. So the beans are doing just fine. As a matter of fact, they're flowering. Everything else is fine. Even the tomatoes that are just coming up, that haven't technically done anything yet are fine. The peppers in here are happy. Other than needing a little bit of water because it's my own fault. I wasn't in here for a couple of days, but I've actually got white tomatoes forming and they're really getting big, so I have to remember to stake this guy. But these white tomatoes are doing fabulous in here. I wasn't really sure if they were going to do anything, but they're doing wonderful. That here, just in case you're wondering what that is, it's not a weed, it's actually horseradish. Remember, I don't know if I showed you, but I pulled out my horseradish and I think I missed a root and it came back. Now there is a little bit of bug damage on it, but not quite as much as there was when we had the Brussels sprouts in here and we had all those green caterpillars. That was stressful. The Swiss chard, of course, the patch is doing amazing. I've still got my Mexican peppers, which are still putting on. Jalapeno peppers are doing great. They've actually put on quite a few since I've been in here, so that's good. Oh boy, let's go back to the tomatoes here. Wow. So my Amish paste, of course, are doing amazing. There are so many tomatoes in here, I don't even know where to start. And the bottom in here. And they're still putting on, I can't believe it. Those aren't Amish paste, those are celebrities, but you can see how big they are. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go. The cucumber bit the dust. The cucumber was doing super well, and then all of a sudden it just decided to die on me. So I've got a couple of little cucumbers here that I'll take advantage of, but this guy's got to come down. He quit on me, so I got to take him out. Let's go over and see the celebrities over here. I still actually have watermelon in here. You guys see that watermelon in there? It's awesome. My cantaloupe vine is out of control. Now, it has so much of that white mold on it, but it's so far to the end of the season, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to let it finish what it's got to do, and then we're just going to pick them. Here's my celebrities. So, you know, I mean, Monday is October the 18th, and I'm still picking tomatoes in here. So, and this is unheard of for this zone. Everybody's garden outside this morning is pretty much frozen. Let's just walk over here. I'm trying not to step on the rest of the the cantaloupe plant. This is crazy. Okay. Ooh, the snack peppers are getting bigger. Wow. That's pretty good. They're not little. Oh, look at this one. It's like a lighter purple. These ones are more of like a dark, and this one came out a lighter, sort of more fluorescent purple. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so the tomatoes are all the way down through here. Let's see if I can look at all the tomatoes down towards the ground, you guys. So I've got to get in here and pick that. And then let's see the size of some of these. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, these are awesome. I'm going to pick one just so I can show you. Check that out. Now, you can tell that there's been a temperature change in here. It has a little bit of split on it, so that's expected. I don't want to pick that one yet. He's just kind of just getting there. What about this guy? Check that out. You know what? This is pretty awesome. I really love it. You know, like I said, Zone 3 tomatoes in October are unheard of. Put that down. That's pretty awesome. Looks like I'll be doing more tomatoes, guys. Actually, I just freeze-dried a whole bunch of tomato sauce. It's kind of neat, actually. Be doing a reconstitution video on that soon. Yeah, so it's time to get in here and do some picking. We've got them all down in here. We've got some up in there. They're way back in their tomatoes, so I got to get in here and do that. This cucumber plant refuses to quit. I guess I shouldn't complain, but the vine is, like I said, kaput. But I do have a little guy here. You can see that through the sun. And I have another tomato bush behind that, still putting on tomatoes. Wow. Okay, one of the things that I really wanted to see, since we're here, let's go take a quick peek of the strawberries and see if they actually made it, because we had a pretty hard frost, and I don't know because I didn't check to see if they made it. So let's see what they look like. But other than that, guys, the greenhouse is doing fabulous. I just have to give it a little bit of water. My Primark over here is doing amazing. No issues. You know, we got a little bit of stress on the bottom leaves, but you know, they're pretty much about, 4 feet tall, so that's good. The kale patch is doing really well. I still have a bunch of baby cherry tomatoes over in the corner here and some broccoli. And the cucumbers are unaffected. So these are a hybrid 49-day cucumber. So I suspect we'll have some cucumber before I have to close it up in here for the winter. Wicked. Let's go outside and see what happened to the strawberries. So these little bit of tomato plants, definitely dead. Basil.
I'm thinking he's dead. What do you think?
Strawberry patch is fine, guys. It looks amazing. As a matter of fact, let me just get over here. Check out this strawberry.
I have to wash this off and try it.
Look at the size of this strawberry. Holy smokes. I definitely have to try it. So it looks like, oh, there's another one, look. Oh, gotta set this guy down. Check out this strawberry. He just has a little bit more to go, and he's gonna get it because the weather here is so weird. So for the rest of the week, it's going to be in the 60s and 70s. So these will have plenty of time to redden up. I'm gonna go wash this guy off and try him out. One of the best things in this greenhouse is it's got water in it. It's the best. So when you pick, basically, you know, if you want to clean stuff off before you actually go in the house, it's awesome because it has water in it already. So let's try this. This strawberry looks awesome. So you guys can see me watering, right? Okay, let's see if this is actually any good or if it's just kind of, it's red, but not good. Oh yeah. This tastes like it's a strawberry from the summertime. Oh, it's so sweet. It's really good. Wow. Okay. So the extra crop of strawberries is gonna be amazing. Chances are I'm gonna preserve them, maybe make a little bit of jam. Probably freeze dry some of them too, but that is good. And what a wonderful surprise, you know, going off into winter to have a last crop of strawberries. I'm really happy about that. So I think I'm just gonna water now and I'm going to do the rest of my candle making. Guys, I'm putting up chocolate bombs as well. So the store is changing every day. There's gonna be a lot of hand painted chocolate bombs now going into the store for Christmas time. So keep an eye out for that. But also, hey, thanks for joining me today, helping me taste my strawberries. And it was really great to have you along. And thanks so much for everybody and all your support, all the new subscribers, everyone that's watching. It's really appreciated. You guys are awesome. And see you soon. Or if you haven't subscribed, guys, subscribe and please to give a thumbs up so that I can get out in the algorithm. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to eat the rest of my strawberries. See you soon.